Last time, Counselor Zatornik tricks Empress Sophia into signing an arrest warrant for Duke Max.
Sentence will be carried out tomorrow, Majesty.
Helena can't wait to tell Sissi the news.
Poor Sissi. May I call you Sissi?
Sissi confronts the Empress.
How dare you put my father in jail?
But she must make a painful sacrifice.
Renounce your intention to marry Franz.
Meanwhile, Franz retrieves the missing tiara. Later, Sissi helps Andrassi escape prison.
Why shouldn't we together embrace the right to believe? If we could love each other the way that we like, no fortune, no fate, no days and nights are lonely. Your memories fill my dreams. I know because you live, I'll do the same. Nobody else will take you away. Nobody else will love you this way. Nobody else will take you away. Nobody else. Nobody
Congratulations, Duke Max. Thanks to you and your precious daughter, Elizabeth, the Hungarian prisoners have escaped. Oh, don't think I'm upset by it. Quite the opposite. The escape by Colonel Andrassi and the other rebels gives me an excellent pretext to finally declare war on Hungary. Unfortunately, you've made the wrong decision, Duke Max. You'll be going into exile. Your daughter is no longer the imperial fiancée. Your wife and children will end up destitute.
You're contemptible, Zatornik.
Don't look at me like that! Where you're going, your daughter won't be able to do anything for you, ever again! I wish you a pleasant exile, Duke Max, until the end of your days.
I'll be back, Zatornik. I swear I'll be back.
Oh, come on, get up! Little Joe, silence! No, you have no right! These are works of art!
Really? Well, the works of art are going in the trash.
Helena, what right do you have to throw out Sissi's portraits?
I'm throwing them out because Sissi is gone. Sissi no longer exists. In fact, Lady Matilda, you'll be disappearing too. You'll be leaving the palace like the others. This is your dismissal notice, signed by the Empress herself.
Oh, no!
Now you can go and join your precious orphans. As for your precious Sissi, no one will ever see her face at the palace again. No one!
Franz, please open the door. Caspar is bringing you a wonderful meal. Please, son, be reasonable. You haven't eaten in 3 days.
What's going on, Majesty?
Franz has locked himself in and refuses to open the door to anyone since Elizabeth's departure. I'm very worried.
Ridiculous! He's such a child! He'll forget Elizabeth soon enough. Don't you worry, Majesty. In fact, everyone will forget Sissi. I'll see to it personally.
The commander of the Austrian garrison commandeered the residence of the Hungarian rebel Andrassy.
What? You mean while I was stuck in an Austrian prison, an Austrian moved into my house? That takes the cake.
So, how's Sissi doing?
Not good. She's so sad she makes me want to cry.
I don't blame her. She organizes our escape, accompanies us to Budapest, and what do we give her in return? A miserable shack. If only we could have put her up in my house.
You've given me an idea, Andrassy. Listen, everyone.
Painters! Just what I need. This house used to belong to that traitor Andrassy. I've decided to change it all to the Austrian style. Repaint everything in cornflower blue.
Consider it done.
You can count on us.
Cornflower blue.
I'd like it to be finished as soon as possible. If you need anything, ask Corporal Rudolph.
Sorry, Corporal. We're artists. We need to be alone to do the cornflower blue.
Oh, of course. I don't want to disturb you. Excuse me. Sorry.
There isn't a minute to spare.
It's 3 o'clock, no doubt about that. I was wondering if you could fix my locket, Mr. Clockmaker.
Let's have a look. A music box. Very beautiful object. Very rare. There. It was nothing. Just a little spring that had come out.
Thanks so much. I thought no one sang in Hungary.
Those are gypsies. No one can stop gypsies from singing, not even Austrian soldiers. Princess, where are you going?
I want to meet them.
No, you can't show yourself outside. It's dangerous. Colonel Andrassy said I shouldn't let you leave.
Well, you'll just have to tell him that you weren't able to hold me back.
There. That's the last of it.
Hurry up, Ida.
Do gypsies sing all the time?
We sing when we're happy, to cheer up the others. We sing when we're sad, to put ourselves in a good mood.
What about when you're neither happy or sad?
Then we sing for the pleasure of singing.
And you? Aren't you singing with the others?
Sylvia hasn't been able to speak since the Austrian soldiers locked her mother away in prison for a crime she didn't commit.
Oh, that's terrible. You know, my father was put in prison unjustly, too. And that makes me so sad sometimes that I don't feel like talking to anyone. So I listen to the music from the locket that he gave me. Listen. I'll bet that you have something that reminds you of your mother, too. Oh, what a pretty brooch. Whose is it?
My mother's. When I look at it, I can see her black hair and blue eyes.
Sylvia has spoken!
Sylvia hasn't spoken for months.
She just needed a friend, right, Sylvia?
You aren't just a friend. You're someone extraordinary. A princess? A queen, maybe?
No, I'm not a queen or a princess. But I'd like to be your friend.
You shouldn't have let the princess go. If anyone recognizes her, she'll be arrested by the Austrian soldiers and sent to Vienna.
You've forgotten that we cut all the telegraph wires on our way to Budapest. I don't think the commander of the garrison even knows that we escaped, much less that Sissi is here.
There she is now.
Sissi, you really shouldn't go out walking alone.
I wasn't alone. I was with my new friends. This is Sylvia, and all my new gypsy friends.
We have a surprise for you, Sissi.
A surprise?
Yes, and I think you'll really like it. Ready? Surprise!
This room was much too sad. So we reclaimed a few objects that the Austrian soldiers stole from us Hungarians. And now our Sissi has the prettiest room in Budapest.
I'd say the prettiest in all of Hungary.
A room fit for a princess.
Did you actually think this is what I've missed? Frills and knickknacks and all the other silly things that go with being a princess? You really have no clue. Here, my friends, take it. It's all for you.
See? I told you she was a princess.
We thought it was a good idea.
I'm sorry, but it wasn't. That life is over for me. I'm no longer a princess. I'm just Sissi, and that's all.
I said cornflower blue, not hot pink! Do you call this cornflower blue? I left you in charge, Corporal. How could you let those crazy... The painters? Where are the painters?
Painters took all of the knickknacks, my commander.
What? You have 1 hour to find me those villains, Corporal, and not a minute longer, or you'll be peeling potatoes for the rest of your days!
Well, what about this, my friends? Don't tell me one of your hens laid it.
You have no right. That's very special to us. A gift from our princess.
This is my fault. I have to help.
But the soldiers will know you.
Too bad. I'm going. No, stay here. If things go badly, I may need you to run for help. Stop! Leave those people alone! They didn't steal. I'm the one who gave them all those things.
You're the Gypsy Princess?
Is that what they called me? Then yes, I am.
Well, I call you the Thief Princess. Let's go! Take them all away!
Announce me to your commander, Count Arcus, in charge of the Secret Service for His Excellency Councillor Zatornik. And I need to send him a telegram.
Sissi's been arrested!
Oh, no! We must do all we can to set her free.
I'm terribly sorry, Count Arcus. The telegraph hasn't been working for 2 days. Those wretched Hungarian rebels keep cutting wires and destroying telegraph poles.
That's inconvenient, Commander. Very inconvenient. I am awaiting orders from Councillor Zatornik.
I understand, but what can you do? One simply can't rely on this newfangled technology. In the meantime, Count, won't you join me in a spot of blackcurrant juice?
Music!
Who dares to play music in my barracks?
It's the looters, Commander. The ones who robbed you. I arrested them and their princess.
Congratulations, Corporal. And who is this gypsy princess? As if a gypsy could ever deserve the title of...
Princess?
The princess?
Elizabeth?
Live and in person, gentlemen.
Long live the princess! Long live the
Oh, hurry up, will you? You lazy good-for-nothings! Move it, move it! Everything has to be in place by tonight. Careful with that statue. I'm very fond of it. Can't you see that suitcase is half open? Don't drop my figurines! Well, what? Are you waiting for Elizabeth to come back? Don't hold your breath. Now get back to work! You clumsy oaf!
Problems, Helena?
I'll say, Karl, these lazy servants are driving me nuts. I'd be better off moving everything myself.
Moving? Where to?
Why, to Elizabeth's suite, of course. It's much bigger and nicer than mine, and...
And Franz agreed?
Your brother has locked himself in his suite. Life can't just stop while he tries to face reality. Anyway, this is really none of your business.
We'll see about that.
Huh? No! Where did they go? No, come back here! Right away!
If I've understood you correctly, Marshal von Grossberg, your troops are ready to leave for Hungary? Perfect, perfect. Now, listen to me carefully. Officially, you're there to arrest the rebels that escaped from our prison in Vienna. But I strongly suggest you take the opportunity to start up a nice little war. And crush the Hungarians once and for all.
It's about time Franz straightened things out around this palace. So, the Crown Prince isn't seeing anyone? Not even his brother?
There is no more Crown Prince Karl. I'll never be Emperor. I don't want to anymore. I don't care about anything since Sissi left.
Is that so? Then I guess you aren't interested to know that Helena is in the midst of settling into Sissi's suite.
What?
And you don't give a darn that Marshal von Grossberg is on the verge of leaving for Hungary to arrest Andrassy and his friends?
What?
Who cares if Zatornik is taking the opportunity to declare war on Hungary?
This time they've gone too far!
Treating the Imperial Princess like a common thief! Disgraced! I'm disgraced!
Indeed, Commander. I'm very displeased. The Prince and the Empress sent me here in secret to learn about the Hungarian situation and pave the way for a peace treaty. And I'll be forced to tell them that things aren't going well at all.
Demoted! I'm going to be demoted!
You steal other people's houses and belongings, live in luxury, while the local people starve, and allow Austrian property to be stolen right under your nose. And then you entertain that traitor Arcas, kicked out of Schönbrunn by the Empress herself. You keep gypsy mothers in prison unjustly.
If the telegraph had been working, I'd have been notified of your visit, Princess.
And your telegraph doesn't even work.
I shall have to resign.
Do you want to save your career, Commander?
You'll just have to take everything back to your suite, Helena.
But Franz!
On the double.
That's one.
Take that man to the Bavarian border, Private Rudolph, and when you come back, you'll finish your potato peeling details.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Good riddance, Count Arcas.
That wretched Sissi won again. She always wins. I've had it. I give up. Prison! Forward!
Not so fast. The Hungarian expedition is cancelled. Everyone fall out and return to your barracks.
But...
On the double.
That's two.
Mama! Mama!
Madam, you're free.
Bravo, Commander! You're making progress. Keep that up, and Prince Franz will make you a colonel.
You know, Mother, Sissi is our princess. She's the one that freed you. She knows that you're not a thief.
The Hungarians never stole the tiara, I'm sure of it. And I'm glad they escaped from the prison in Vienna.
Franz, my son, back to your old self again.
And no matter what happened at the opera the other night, I demand that Colonel Andrassy and his friends be left alone.
Bravo, my son! You're a leader of men.
And that makes three.
I hope the commander agrees to take us as hostages instead of Sissi.
Me too. I wonder where all these people are going.
Yes. It looks like they're all running to the same place.
Erzsebet! Erzsebet!
the feeling that this time, Elizabeth won't be needing our help.
Look!
My friends, our Imperial...